Hello again, my name is Kenneth, aka Ultra Hexahedron, and today we're going to be playing some more Slay the Spire, this time as the Silent, which we just unlocked. So we'll just go straight ahead into that. A deadly huntress from the Foglands eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Has Ring of the Snake. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. So we'll just embark here and see what our starting maps look like, I guess. Greetings, I am Neo. I think that's probably how you pronounce that. Reach the boss to receive my blessing. Okie dokie. We have a shop immediately over to the right. Second shop on that route later on, and then a third one towards the end. There's 3 potential shops. In that case, we'll probably take the middle route, since we probably won't have enough money for more than a couple. That being said, we definitely have enough to get to remove a card right off the bat, depending on what we get in this first battle if we take the right path. And then we'll have the option of either an elite or an unknown space right before the second shop. And we'll still be able to get the third shop if we decide not to go for the second shop. So I think we'll take the right route. Let's see what we have here. Going to attack for 11 damage. We can neutralize him. Now he's only doing 8. I will defend twice and then strike once, I think. Try and minimize the damage we'll be taking. Gain 8 block and discard a card, Survivor. So I think we'll just strike twice and then use Survivor. We do get to pick which card we're discarding. I keep thinking for some reason that whenever it says something like that, it's going to be random. It indeed isn't. So, looks like we have no choice really but to just block some. Doesn't look like we'll be having any problems on this first fight. Another neutralize. He's going to block and buff, so I'll just strike twice more. And that's all we can really do this turn. Now he has 14 HP. We can do 18, so that's going to be the end of this fight. Get 14 gold and pick another card. We can get Terror, apply 99 vulnerable, and Exhaust. Slice, 0 energy for 5 damage. Then Sucker Punch, apply 1 weak and deal 7 damage. I'm not sure what type of deck we really want to go for as the Silent. I think we will probably, since we're probably about to remove a card from our deck, maybe Sucker Punch and then remove a strike. Terror also might not be a bad option. I think we'll probably want at least 1 Terror in this deck. And we can get away with not having Sucker Punch, so I'll just grab Terror for now. Continue onwards to the shop. So we can't get any relics. We have enough for either 2 cards or card removal. Since we ended up not picking up a replacement on that first fight, I don't think we're going to remove a card just yet, even though we theoretically could. Instead, try and get something that'll move our deck towards some kind of synergistic trajectory. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Well-laid plan, 0 mana. Outmaneuver, next turn gain 2 mana. Paired, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Predator, deal 15 damage and draw 2 more cards next turn. And then Flying Knee, deal 8 damage and next turn gain 1 energy. Also down here we have Swift Strike, deal 5 damage, and then we can't get Panache, which is every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. We have 2 Swift Potions, which give 3 card draws, and a Strength Potion. I don't think we're going to grab either of those. I think if we're going to pick something, it's going to be between Outmaneuver, Predator, and Flying Knee. I almost said Knee Kick for some reason. Flying Knee. Flying Knee would pretty much just replace a Strike at some point. Predator kind of pays for itself being in the deck with extra card draw. And then Prepared obviously basically pays for itself. I think we'll go for Predator, and then we can get one more thing. I think we'll go for Flying Knee over Outmaneuver. Even though Outmaneuver opens up more options, this gives us an opportunity to at least take out a Strike for free next chance. I think that's done with this shop, so we move on to our next fight. We have an Acid Slime and a Spike Slime. We can immediately take out this Acid Slime with Flying Knee. And then I think we might just Predator on the Spiked Slime. I don't think there's a reason not to neutralize. So we are now Frail, which should be fine since I think we just win this turn. Yep. That was a pretty easy fight, all things considered. It's 17 more gold and another card potentially. Footwork, which gives Dex, which improves block. Malaise. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak, and exhaust. And then we have Acrobatics. Draw 3 cards, discard 1 card. I think with what we have in our deck, at least with Predator, we could potentially get started on some kind of fast cycling through our deck. But I don't know exactly what that would entail. We'd probably need lots of cheap cards to be able to, like cards that cost 0 or 1 and then give energy to go along with it, so that we could use all the cards we draw. Malaise isn't too bad, but it does cost us a significant part of a turn. The most mana we can have at once currently is 4. So the least we'd probably use on this is 2 to get best use out of it. I think we might take it for boss fights or something though. It will save us a lot of HP if we put it on the right enemy with the right amount. And it does exhaust itself. So seeing as how easy that fight was, we might be okay to go for 2 more. Or are we looking on events afterwards? We're going to go for this 3rd shop, then we're going to hit plenty of events before it anyways, so I think we'll go right here to get some more combat. Cultist. That's 50 HP, it's not going to attack this turn or anything, it's going to buff itself. So, Flying Knee. And then just strikes, I guess. You do not belong here. It gains 3 strength at the end of the turn. You will neutralize, just strike and defend, I guess. Unfortunately, I have no way of like rolling this over like last time. But we're looking pretty good. And I think we can just kill him this turn. So Predator, and then Strike. Another easy fight. We get 14 gold, an energy potion, and another card potentially. We can get Outmaneuver, Leg Sweep, which applies 2 weaken, gain 12 block, and Dagger Throw. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. I don't think we want to go for Leg Sweep. The next question is whether we want Dagger Throw or Outmaneuver. I think we might go for Outmaneuver. Like a Dagger Throw might be better later on, like once we have more things we want to get out of our deck. But right now, Outmaneuver makes it easier to roll over the excess mana we seem to keep getting. So we'll go for that. It will take up a spot in our hand itself, but we will just have to see, I guess. So can we kill anything this turn? We can take out this middle louse and then neutralize the first one. It's 21 HP. I don't think there's any other way to take it out other than Predator and then a Strike. I think we'll just go ahead and do that. And then neutralize. And then we're only taking 5 damage, which I think is acceptable. We are now weakened. We aren't going to be able to take out the 11 HP one, it looks like. So I think we'll just block up to 15 here to not take any damage. Yep. So now we have 8 damage we can do. If we use Terror, that's probably enough to kill the one with 11 HP, I'd imagine. Yep, that'll do 12 damage. And we didn't need a block or anything, since neither of them were attacking. We continue to be weakened. We will block once and then malaise. Neutralize. Outmaneuver for next turn, I guess. Flying knee for next turn, and then strike once. And then we should be able to take it out next turn. Yep. We did take a little damage, but we did just get a regen potion from that battle, so that's pretty good. 3 more cards. Backflip, gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. Acrobatics, draw 3 cards, discard a card again. And then dodge and roll, gain 4 block, and then next turn gain 4 block. I think we'll go for backflip here. So now we can upgrade a card, I think. Let's see what some of these upgrade to. Terror becomes 0 mana. Predator does 5 more damage. Neutralize becomes 2 weak. And 4 damage. Flying knee gains 3 damage. Malaise becomes X+1, so even at 0 it should apply 1 strength loss and weak. Outmaneuver gives an extra mana. And then backflip gives 2 more block. So I think we either want neutralize, malaise, terror, or outmaneuver. Outmaneuver is only 1 extra energy. Malaise, becoming almost always useful, might be the way to go. Neutralize is probably what I would do second. And then I'm kind of okay with terror being that one for now, since it lasts so long. So I think we'll go with malaise first. So now we have an elite or an unknown. I think we will try the elite. Even though I'm not sure our deck is quite up to the task, but we haven't fought one yet in this series. So I will give it a try now, I guess. We have 3 sentries, each with artifacts that can negate a debuff. Only one is attacking, they all have around 40 HP. I think we'll neutralize the one that's attacking right away, which I just realized that's artifact, so that didn't pan out as well as I thought it would. Like as I said it, you can technically terror it now. I think we'll go for a single defend to limit the damage we're taking this turn, and probably I'm wondering if it's worth outmaneuvering this turn. We are drawing extra next turn, so outmaneuver would go along with that pretty well. So if we were to do that, it's the difference between terror or strike on the middle one. I think terror will probably give more than 6 damage over the course of the next few turns. And then alternatively we get predator. Let's say we're drawing more next turn. I guess that assumed that we were going to play predator, so I guess that's not true. I think we'll just outmaneuver and tear then. Gain 4 days. Might make things quite difficult. So we can play everything that we have. We're going to want to play Survivor last, I think, which I don't actually think is going to be possible since we'll always have melees before it, which will use up all our mana. I realize too that I keep saying mana and it's energy in this game. I'll try and get in the habit of saying energy. I think we're going to defend no matter what. We might just have to live with getting rid of a strike here. And then flying knee and melees one of these other guys. Which now that I realize won't actually work since they have artifact. Definitely didn't play that turn quite as good as I could have. Let's regen potion as well now I think about it so we have plenty of HP to regain. We'll just throw melees on the middle one again for now, even though it's kind of a waste. Continuing to get lots of days. Only have 3 damage coming in this turn. Unfortunately, we don't have 4 mana worth of cards we can play, really. So we'll just backflip and strike twice. And then all we have is block cards, which we don't need right now. This may not go so smoothly. So we'll neutralize. Once again, they still have artifact. So I think we still want to pop these artifacts at some point or another. Will this do 5 damage? That'll only do 4, unfortunately, so it won't kill a sentry, so I don't think we need to use it on either of them. So we'll just get rid of an artifact on one of them and block once. Not gonna lie though, this looks like it's heading towards a loss just because we're gonna have pretty much only days drawn sooner than later. We have lots of card draw, but if this keeps up, it definitely won't be enough still. Oh, I see. So dazed cards are ethereal, which I haven't read out loud before. If this card is in your hand at the end of the turn, it is exhausted. Exhausted cards are removed from your deck until the end of combat. So, we only see them each once. The days should slowly thin out once we deal with at least another one of these. Which we can potentially be 14, 15. We're going to be unfortunately short of killing this one. But we will just play everything on it. Our HP is not looking as bad as I thought it was going to look a second there. We're still above half, which is manageable. We will pop the artifact on the second one, and we will just strike the first one, outmaneuver, and that's it for this turn again. Still have another 8 dazed in our deck. And we're about to get another 2, I do believe. Yep. Dual Survivor. You defend. And then strike. And then that's it for this turn as well. Luckily, we drew this poor of a hand on a turn he's not going to attack, so we won't take any damage. And still 2 damage short. We will be taking 3 damage this turn, but nothing we can do about it. And it's over. So we got a runic dodecahedron. If your HP is full, gain energy at the start of each turn. That's not going to be active for a while, I don't think. And it's going to be hard to keep up with how our deck currently looks, even if we did get the full HP. So now we have 3 more choices. Gain 10 block, deal 10 damage for 2 energy. Acrobatics, draw 3 cards, discard 1 card. And Slice, deal 5 damage for 0. This is a pretty good card to draw into, but I think we want some more card draw before we grab stuff like that. So this might be our chance to grab Acrobatics. So we have another shop. If we can, I'd like to remove a card. Let's have a quick look at our choices before then. Dagger Throw, deal 9 damage. Draw 1 card, discard a card. I think we saw this earlier. Flechette, deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Another Malaise, Deadly Poison. That's our first poison card we've seen so far. Apply 4 poison. Caltrops, whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage to the attacker. We have Panache again, and then there's Madness. A random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat and exhaust. I think we'd rather remove a card than get any of those, so I think we're going to get rid of a block as well, since we have Backflip now. Could also just get rid of a regular strike, but I think if we get a lot of energy and card draw going, we're going to want a lot of that going towards damage rather than block. So let's get rid of defend. And there's nothing else we can buy, so that's it for this shop. Now left or right here. It's possible we get more money from these question marks. There's a campfire on the right. 2 of them. Compared to just 1 if we head this way. I think we'll still give it a try though. Going left. So we have a chest, 51 gold, and Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy. That'll occasionally trigger, so that's fine, I guess. Then we have Unknown. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you're unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Stomp, anger the mushrooms, or heal 17 and become cursed with a parasite. Healing wouldn't be bad, but I don't think we want to be cursed if we want the chance to buy anything at our next shop. We don't have any ways in our deck to heal currently, though. I'm going to try Stomp just to see what this fight looks like for future reference, I guess. If this will indeed be a fight or not. Is ambush. Rodents infested by the mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Spore Cloud. On death, applies 2 vulnerable for 2 turns. They all have about 25 to 30 HP. We're going to have 12 damage coming in, so that'll be... We have enough block. If we choose to only block. Can Survivor and Backflip also gain enough? Question is, can we kill anything? So that's 23 damage. Is 1 short. I think we will just block. Survivor, discarded Defend. Then we backflip. I keep forgetting that backflip is draw this turn rather than next turn. Keep confusing it with whatever the other one is. Predator. But I think we'll just go for a flying knee then, and then a neutralize. Yep. So we have 4 energy. We have 15 damage coming in. I think we're probably going to want to acrobatics just to get more defense. Or at least see how it changes our options from this hand currently. Get rid of a strike. I think we'll defend and see if we can kill this 16 HP one. We definitely could have before, but I think I messed that up slightly since I forgot acrobatics costs 1. I think we will just strike. I'm wondering how much I should malaise this first one. I think we'll strike and then malaise for 1. That should save a decent amount of HP. 4, I guess, for now. The third one gains some strength. It's the only one that's going to attack this turn. We can indeed weaken it. But if we want to kill the middle one, I think we're going to use the neutralize on it instead, just to get it out of the way. We are vulnerable now, so we'll deal 13. Which we do have. So I think that's going to mean getting rid of outmaneuver. The first one also gained 3 strength. We should have enough damage here to kill the first one with Terror, Predator, and Strike. We definitely need to use Terror, though. And then we only have 1 left. It's gonna hit for quite a lot, it looks like, though. We have 15 block compared to 18 damage. I think we'll try to limit the damage coming in. We'll take no damage, I think. And just slowly whittle it down. until we can get it in one turn. It's no longer weakened. We have 14 damage in our hand. It's not going to attack this turn. So that would, I think this turn is just flying knee, outmaneuver, and strike. And then next turn I should be able to finish it off. Yep. That was another successful fight. We did lose some HP there though. We got 29 gold. Odd Mushroom, when vulnerable, take 25% more damage rather than 50%. That's pretty good. And then a Poison Potion. And then we get our chance to get another card. Dodge and roll again. Piercing Wail. All enemies lose 6 strength for 1 turn. Exhaust. And Endless Agony. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it to your hand. Deal 4 damage. Exhaust. That might not be too bad in what we have going for our deck right now. I think we'll give it a try. This might be what we try and build around. We should get lots of card draw. And it costing 0 energy is pretty ideal for that. I'll just give it a try, I guess. As you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. This is Living Wall. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to seek a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. Forget, remove a card in your deck. Change, transform a card in your deck. And grow, upgrade card in your deck. I think we're going to go for remove again. Let me just double check if there's anything we really want to upgrade. Neutralize would be nice, but I don't think it's necessary. So I think we're going to want to remove a defender or strike here. I think it will probably be a strike now. Satisfied, the walls in front of you merge back into the ceiling, leaving a path forward. Shall leave. Third question mark. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, he looks to have been eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. Though his possessions are still intact, you're in no mind to find out what happened here. Search, find loot, 25% monster returns, and then leave. We'll take the chance. Couldn't find anything. Continue searching. I think... Let's look at the map again. I do believe we have enough for another card removal. And we have 1 fight in a camp. We're at half HP, so that camp's probably going to be health. So I think we will just leave. I don't want to take the chance that we fight something kind of tough for us and then not be able to make the boss. So, we shall leave. Let's remove a card again. Doesn't look like at first glance we want anything that's in the shop. Can't buy any of these artifacts. So another Defender Strike should be on the list of things to remove. And I think that will be a Defend again. And onwards we go. Left and right, both are the same. So we'll go right, because why not? Spike Slime Large. Do believe it will split. Yep. Its HP is at or below 50%, it'll split. So things like Malaise and Terror won't be great in these circumstances. I think we will probably go for Terror now anyway, since we can deal a lot of extra damage to his first phase this way. Then we'll save Malaise for when it splits if we still need it. So we got our first Endless Agony there. I think we will probably not use either of these two, because I think we want to keep at least two in our deck to keep duplicating. They both deal 6, that's 12, and then 24. I'd rather not trigger it this turn. 24, 33. Give me 33 damage. Each slime will have 5 HP, and I think that's probably fine. So I may just ignore what I just said and go for playing everything this turn anyways, since we'll get Predator and Strike next turn. We'll just do that. This should deal a significant amount of damage. And then it doesn't matter what we play afterwards. Oh, they do keep what its HP was. I did think it would be halved. That does not seem to be the case, but it still should be fine. Still take out one, deal 6 the other, and we will almost certainly be able to finish it off next turn. Yep. Got our Dexterity Potion, 10 gold, and I don't think we want Bullet Time with what we're currently going for. Another Backflip could be nice. Then Piercing Wail again, which I don't think we currently want. Question is, do we want Backflip? How are we looking on block cards? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about a third of the deck. I think that might be fine, but we do want more card draw. It's probably going to be a while before we're going to be able to remove another card, though. I think we'll still grab it, because I think we'll need at least one more. We're not going to upgrade at this campfire. We're going to rest. And then we have the first floor boss. We have Hexaghost. We have 5 energy, so we could potentially apply 6 weak and have it lose 6 strength right off the bat. Which I think might be a good opener, since nothing else in his hand is too consequential. We will see how that turns out. So it'll do no damage currently. So it seems like that was the right choice. We will Terror and then Predator. We've got Neutralize, Strike, Flying Knee, and then I think we'll just outmaneuver. So we gained a burn. decks in our deck currently. We'll see what we can draw, I guess. We did get Predator, so I will use that immediately. Then I think we just throw down our strikes. It did seem like Malaise was a pretty good counter to this boss, so we got kind of lucky there. So I think we Predator and Flying Knee again. The burn is kind of unfortunate, but should be fine. We definitely need more ways to get energy to make full use of all our card draw now. But we are getting lots of Endless Agonies. They currently do 6, so that's 24 damage. I think we are probably fine to use some of these Endless Agonies now. We will backflip just so we don't take 1 damage. We didn't get the neutralize I was hoping to also maybe get. So I think we will just use our last strike here. I think I'll leave these 4 in a deck because next time they all come around, I think we'll definitely be able to finish it off. I'd rather not take 2 damage if I can avoid it, but we are blocking, so I think that's fine. Outmaneuver and flank. I actually don't think we'll need outmaneuver for the most part, seeing as our deck is mostly just the 0 mana stuff now. We'll take 1 damage here though. 3 damage with the burn. So we will just play all these Endless Agonies now. And that's the fight. That was enough. Achievement unlocked, the Ghost. Get 103 gold, and we can add a card from our deck to our deck. Alchemize, obtain a random potion and exhaust. That'll give us more incentive to use our potions in the future. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. That is a power. And then Wraith Form. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy, also a power. I think Alchemize might be the way to go though. It'll give us a lot more value if this run continues long enough. So we're not really going for any kind of poison deck. Though with Endless Agony, we could stack up a lot with Venom at some point. But we could potentially get energy potions, which will give us the spare energy we need on those early turns to get stuff going. Alchemize, along with any other useful stuff. Let me just double check how many skills we have. Looks like it's still about half our deck, but I don't think we want to go for Wraith Form either, so we'll take Alchemize. And I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Let's just have a peek at our relic choices. Elites drop 2 relics, obtain 3 curses and 3 relics, and then Snecko Eye Draw 2 additional cards each turn. Start each combat confused. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. That doesn't seem like a good option since we have 0 energy cards. And that, I'm guessing, can probably make it cost more than 0, so we'll go with Black Star, I think. Alright, thank you for watching. We will continue this run on the next video.